Tonight's game is between West Bend East Suns and the Plymouth Panthers. Leading off for West Bend, number 6, the center fielder Gavin Forrester. Ball 1. Lead-off double for West Bend East. Next batter for West Bend, number 19, shortstop Nathan Farrington. On the mound for Plymouth tonight is Drew Schweiger. There's a ball. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at second for West Bend East. There's a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit to center field. There's a base hit. Throws to second. And West Bend East takes the lead, 1-0. First. Next batter for West Bend, number 14, the third baseman, Sam Michaels. Runner at first base. What the hell is going on here? There's a strike by Drew, number 3 batter in the lineup. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. Drew ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball. One ball, two strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the first. West Bend East Suns. There's a ball hit to left field, out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw over to first base. Runner gets back in time. Still 1 ball, 2 strike count. Number 3 hitter in the Suns lineup. Another foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit to the second baseman. A double up, tags the runner. Nice play there by Cole Karszewski, second baseman for Plymouth. Double play. Runner took off with the ball. The ball was line drive to Cole. It's the thing, when the runner's at first base and he wants to get a nice lead and the ball's hit, he's going to react and just take off, and he got doubled off the first base. Next batter for the Suns, the cleanup hitter, number 9, Nick Rosenthal, the catcher. Nobody on base, 2 outs. 1 run in for the West Bend East Suns. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss. Strike 2. Cleanup hitter for the Suns. Good hard swing. Probably try to make contact this time. 0-2 count. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit in the gap between short and third baseman. Wow, this is really cool. I can't believe how this is. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Number 5 hitter, Nick Weimer, designated hitter. West Bend East substituted a courtesy runner for the runner at first base, number 10, Mike Slotke. There's a ball a little bit low. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a ball hit foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Ball a little high. Derek Schweiger is holding the runner on at first. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs, 1 run in for the Suns. There's a ball high and outside. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base will try to get a good lead so that he can take off on a 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Payoff pitch here. Oh, he's going back to first. Drew plays a little catch there with his brother Derek at first base. Schweiger brothers pitching and at first base, playing a little catch from backyard play. Holding the runner on first. There's a ball hit right up the middle. Oh, and it gets past. Gets past Cole Karszewski. Runner was coming in. It was right around the bag. There's a lot of obstructions there. Infield base hit. Gets through the infield, actually. Now, next batter for West Bend, number 21, Dylan Rondorf, the right fielder. Now there are runners at first and second for West Bend East. 2 outs. There's a ball. I called that a ball. Like a pretty good pitch from here. Runners at first and second for the Suns. There's a swing and a miss. Another nice pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, that was ball outside. That was a little outside. Yep, that was a little more than an umpire would give on the outside corner of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Suns. They got 1 run in. There's a foul ball down to left field. Two balls, 2 strikes. Little foul ball back behind the bleachers. Number 6 hitter battling. Still 2-2 count. Number 6 hitter in the lineup. Swing and a miss, gets by. Batter's out. Tyler throws over to first. And there's your 3rd out. After the first half inning of play here, West Bend East Suns take a 1-0 lead. Plymouth coming to bat. Leading off for the Panthers in the bottom of the first inning, number 19, catcher, Tyler Williford. It's ball high. Not by much. Ball low and in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff batter for the Panthers. Another ball low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. See if Tyler has the green light. Take a good pitch and rip it. Or he's going to take a ball. There's a ball. Take his base. That was maybe a little bit low, but that was pretty close to the plate. Next batter for Plymouth, number 9, 3rd baseman Zach Gambrell. Tyler Williford at first, trying to get a good lead. There's a strike. First pitch to Zach Gambrell. Strike two. Tyler steals second base easily. Ball gets past the second baseman. Probably had a chance going to three, but you'd hate to lose a guy out at third if you got a runner at scoring position with nobody out. Better to be safe and stay at second. Probably a wise move there by Tyler. Running bases, stealing base, but not trying to force an extra base. 0-2 count now on Zach Gambrell. A little pop. Ball caught out of foul ball that was caught, so first out. Next batter for the Plymouth Panthers, number 30, shortstop Zach Kane. Tyler's still at second base. One out after Zach Gambrell pop foul down the third baseline. There's a ball hit to the second baseman. Tyler goes to third, and Zach is out at first. Now batting cleanup batter for the Panthers, number 8, second baseman Cole Karszewski. 2 outs now. Zach ripped that ball right at the second baseman. Got a fairly decent bounce. Ball inside to Cole. Tyler's at third base now. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. To the cleanup hitter for the Panthers. There's a strike, a little bit of curve on that ball. There's a ball hit to center field. And the center fielder runs it down. So the Panthers go down, leave a runner stranded at third base. After one complete inning, the score, West Bend East Suns 1, Plymouth Panthers 0. Here we are on the top of the second inning with the West Bend East Suns coming to bat. We have a pitching change. Jake Steinhardt.
Batting number 24, David Ferguson.
Jake Steinhardt is pitching, and Drew Schweiger went to right field. Leading off here in the second inning for West Bend East, number 24, left fielder David Ferguson. There's a ball. There's a strike right down the middle of the pipe. Ball low, blocked by Tyler Williford. 2 balls and a strike, nobody out here. Top of the second inning for the West Bend East Suns. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. There, ooh. He called that a ball. Leadoff runner gets a walk. First batter that Jake Steinhardt has faced.
Tyler Ferguson.
With runner at first. Next batter for West Bend East is number 22, their first baseman, Tyler Craighead. West Bend East had their first runner of the game get on, and he ended up scoring the lone run so far. Jake takes the throw back over to the first baseman, Derek Schweiger. Try to keep the runner close to first. number 8 hitter in the West Bend East lineup. There's a strike by Jake Steinhardt. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Throw back to first. Runner gets back in time. There's a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, a little high. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, throw him out. Ooh, and he threw it late. Tyler, they got the strikeout on the batter, but Tyler double pumped before he threw to second, and the runner got there.
Heading number 4, Josh Brewer.
Number 9 hitter in the West Bend East lineup. Number 4, second baseman Josh Brewer. West Bend now has a runner at second base with 1 out. There's a strike. I'm sure there was a reason that Tyler double pumped. Batter might have been in the way or swing of the bat. Butch Kane had a few words there, but words of encouragement, of course. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Runner at second base here in the top of the second inning for the West Bend East Suns. There's a ball hit to shortstop. Zach throws over to first and got the runner. Nice grab there by Derek Schweiger, covering first base. Runner advances to third base. Zach Kane goes for the sure out at first base.
Evan Forrester.
And we're back to the top of the order for West Bend East. Their leadoff batter, number 6, center fielder Gavin Forrester. Zach Gambrell holding a runner on at third base. The ball hit the center field. And caught out there by center fielder Jack Sackett for the 3rd out here in the top of the second inning. After 1.5 innings, the score, West Bend East 1, Plymouth Panthers 0.
Matt Oleg.
Leading off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the second inning, a designated hitter, number 5, Matt Oleg. Panthers down 1-0. There's a ball outside. There's the strike, evens the count at 1-1. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Drew Schweiger comes to retrieve the ball. He's the on-deck batter for Plymouth. Of course, with a helmet on before he gets the ball. High. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit to the second baseman. Gobbles it up, throws to first for the 1st out here in the Panthers' bottom half of the second.
Adding Drew Schweiger.
Next batter for the Panthers, number 20. Now playing right field, Drew Schweiger. There's a strike on the inside corner. Drew started the game as our pitcher, starting pitcher. Went 1 inning, and Butch Kane decided to do a little switch. Ball's in the dirt, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Panthers down 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Ball, a little outside, maybe a little high. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit, foul. Actually, it's fair ball. Third baseman's looking into the sun. And it drops, and Drew has got to be on his way to second base. And he is. Good hustle there by Drew. He hesitated. He rounded first, hesitated a little bit, but then when he saw the ball drop, he was on his way to second. And with 1 out, Panthers get a break. Third baseman was looking into the sun. The ball was quite high. Plymouth gets a break here.
Batting, Jake Steinhardt.
Next batter for the Plymouth Panthers, number 26, now pitching, Jake Steinhardt. Jake started out in right field, and he's now a Plymouth pitcher. There's a ball hit, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. On the number 7 hitter in the Panther lineup. Ooh, and there's a swing and a miss. Good swing, but ball was right down the pipe. He didn't miss it by much.
Now batting, Derek Schweiger.
Next batter for the Panthers, number 34, first baseman Derek Schweiger. Runner at second base. His brother, Drew, got on second on a error by the third baseman. You have to almost call that an error because the shortstop and third baseman were both pretty close together. There's a ball ripped to center field, right at the center fielder. Panthers strand a runner in scoring position 2 innings in a row now. So after 2 complete innings, the score, West Bend East Suns 1, Plymouth Panthers 0. And who are,
Batting for West Bend, Nathan Farrington.
and now here starting off the 3rd inning, top of the 3rd inning for West Bend East Suns. Number 19, their shortstop, Nathan Farrington. He's number 2 hitter in the lineup. There's a strike right down the middle. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 pitches. Jake Steinhardt strikes out the number 2 hitter in the lineup. Next batter for West Bend, number 14, third baseman Sam Michaels.
Michael.
Ooh, ball a little bit inside, not by much. Number 6, Alex Krieger is playing left field. Not in the batting lineup, but he's playing defensively in the field. There's a ball high. Two balls, no strikes. There's a ball hit, ripped up middle. Base hit. With 1 out. Next batter is number 9, the cleanup hitter, catcher Nick Rosenthal.
Now batting, Nick Rosenthal.
West Bend with a runner at first base, 1 out. Cleanup hitter for the Suns. Ball fouled behind the West Bend dugout, out of play. Jake gets ahead in the count here. No balls and a strike. Derek Schweiger holding the runner on at first. Ooh, there's a ball right, pitch right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball gets past Tyler Williford, and runner's going to second. Ball was a little bit in the dirt, probably wild pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. To the cleanup hitter for West Bend. The runner in scoring position now at second base. Ball inside. Not by much. The batter was actually hugging the plate a little bit, so it wasn't inside by much. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jake was ahead in the count 0-2, and now it's gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball popped up. Straight back behind the plate, behind the fence. Beyond all the fans that are currently behind me and the bleachers. Count remains full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball high. Now batting for West Bend, number 20, designated hitter Nick Reimer. Runners at first and second, 1 out for West Bend. This is West Bend East. In some sports, West Bend East and West Bend West combined to form a team. In other sports, they have individual teams. Even though the school is one building, schools remain separate as far as West Bend East, West Bend West. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake's been getting strikes when he needs them. Except when a batter's fouling the balls off repeatedly, then he's lost a couple. There's a nice pitch right down the middle. Now Jake's ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, when a batter fouls off 2-3 balls with a 2-strike count on him, that just prolongs the inevitable for the pitcher as far as him throwing a ball. There's a ball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As a pitcher, he wants to throw strikes every pitch, or at least close to the plate, but when a batter keeps fouling balls off, it's hard to get that strike in every time. There's a ball low and outside. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, full count. There's a ball hit, should be playable. Should be playable for Drew Schweiger. He's got it, nice play by Drew. Oh, I got wires in the way here. Derek did a nice job getting close to the fence there. Get the second out, keeping the runners at first and second. It's a long run for the big guy. Came real close to the on-deck circle for the batter for West Bend East.
Okay, at number 21, Dylan Rondorf.
Next batter for West Bend, number 21, right fielder Dylan Rondorf. 2 outs now, runners at first and second for West Bend East. There's a ball hit. Oh, right past. And they're gonna hold the runner at third base. Nice job there by Alex Krieger to keep the runner at third. Bases are loaded now.
Batting number 24, David Ferguson.
Number 7 batter in the lineup, number 24, David Ferguson, their left fielder, is now batting with the bases loaded and 2 outs. There's a ball hit, bouncer to Zach Kane, and he forces the guy out at second base. Nice big hop there for Zach Kane, short, and he flips the ball to the second baseman, Cole Karszewski. So after 2.5 innings, score remains West Bend East Suns 1, Plymouth Panthers 0. Back here at the bottom of the third inning for Plymouth Panthers game against West Bend East. Plymouth Panthers in sectional number 1 for the playoffs next week get a bye the first round on Tuesday, and they're a number 1 seed. And in sectional number 2, West Bend East is an 11 seed. Jack Sackett is leading off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Jersey number 22, he's playing center field. First pitch was a strike. There's a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a foul tip off the catcher. The catcher's glove and mask. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Plymouth's first batter here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball was outside and stretched out for that one. 1 out here. Going back to the top of the order with Plymouth. Number 19, their catcher, Tyler Williford. Tyler drew a walk in the first inning. Ball's high and outside. There's a ball hit to the first baseman. Ooh, nice grab. That ball looked like it was ready to skip underneath his glove, but kept it tucked close to the ground, and as a result, there's 2 outs now in the Plymouth bottom of the third inning. Number 2 hitter in the Plymouth lineup, number 9, third baseman Zach Gambrell now at the plate. See if he can get something going with 2 outs. Well, that was a ball that was real close to the strike zone, but called that a ball. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. Boy, that looked like a pretty good pitch too. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zach Gambrell. Ooh, he called that a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking at the scoreboard, West Bend East has 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. Plymouth Panthers, no runs, no hits, 1 error. There's a high pitch. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. But no runners on base to get a nice lead here with this count. 2 outs. There's a ball hit the center field, right at the center fielder, and 3rd out for the Panthers. They are hitting the ball right to the defenders. Leading off for West Bend East here in the top of the 4th inning, number 8 hitter, jersey number 22, first baseman Tyler Craighead. This ball hit to first baseman, just past Derek Schweiger. Nobody covering first, and was a base hit. First pitch here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, Josh Brewer.
Next batter here, the runner at first base, jersey number 4, second baseman Josh Brewer, number 9 hitter in the lineup. He bunts the ball. Jake throws over to first, and he's safe. And he's safe both places. Runners at first and second now for Jake. Did the right thing by throwing to second base. Bigger runner on base, and he said he was safe. I mean, it was a close play. They tried the relay to first and safe in both places. So nobody out, runners at first and second. Back to the top of the order for West Bend East. Jersey number 6, center fielder Gavin Forrester. Another bunt. Oh. And he's out at first. Skipped off of Jake Steinhardt's glove. He picked it up and fired over to first. But the sacrifice worked. Runners are now at second and third base. Number 2 hitter in the West Bend East lineup, number 19, shortstop Nathan Farrington. Ball outside. There's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. There is 1 out on the sacrifice. Previous hitter. Ball low. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Outside corner. Takes the count, 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third base for the Suns. Foul ball. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 4th inning. There's a ball hit to right center, actually right field. Drew Schweiger throws the ball near strike over to home plate. Held the runners at second and third. Ball was not hit deep, and Drew made the nice grab and throw and fired to home plate. And the runner knew better than to try to tag up and score. So runners at second and third with 2 outs now for the Suns. Score is still 1-0. First runner in the first inning, first batter in the first inning scored the lone run for the Suns. Next batter is the number 3 hitter in the lineup, jersey number 14, third baseman Sam Michaels. With runners at second and third, 2 outs. There's a strike, inside corner. There's a foul ball. Jake Steinhardt gets ahead in the count. The number 3 hitter in the lineup. See if he can get out of this inning with runners at second and third. Put the last batter out. See if he can get this guy with no balls, 2 strikes. That ball was blocked by Tyler Williford nicely. Two outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, little, that was not a bad looking pitch. I don't know, maybe. It's hard to see, I'm not right behind the plate, so I don't see perfectly the way the umpire sees it. Ball, takes the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jake got ahead in the count 0-2, and now it's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Zach Gambrell not holding the runner on at third, playing his position. Ball was hit to Zach Kane, gobbles it up, throws over to first, and got him. Nice play there by Zach, and a big glove by Derek Schweiger at first base. After 3.5 innings, the score, West Bend East Suns 1, Plymouth Panthers 0. Leading off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 4th inning, jersey number 30, shortstop Zach Kane.
Now batting Zach Kane.
The West Bend East pitcher has not given up a run yet. Ball inside and low. Ball 2. Plymouth has had runners in scoring position a couple of times with walks. There's a ball hit down the right field line. That should be worth a double. Maybe not. Zach, right fielder got there fairly quickly. Zach had to hold up at first. Next batter for Plymouth, their second baseman, jersey number 8, Cole Karszewski, cleanup hitter for the Panthers. First 6 batters for the Plymouth Panthers are all seniors. Zach gets back in time. Zach's hit was the first one for the Panthers. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner at first is Zach Kane. Zach gets back in time. Pitcher's got a nice move to first. Ball high, 3 balls and a strike. I think Zach Kane's running over at first base is just taking the concentration away from the West Bend East pitcher. He just wasn't focused on his pitch there. He just threw the ball high, and let's see what he does now. There's a ball outside. It's what is the count now? Should be, I thought it was. Ooh. Scoreboard says 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit the center field. Center fielder is gathering it under, and he gets there for the first out. Plymouth has been hitting the ball hard, but hitting it right to players. Or getting a little bit of air under it so that the guys can run under it and field and catch it. Next batter for the Panthers, jersey number 5, designated hitter, Matt Olig. Matt has had an injury earlier this season, and he's able to bat, but not pitch or play the field. Zach gets over again. Zach's presence at first base is bothering the pitcher. Generally good to see, as long as he can get back to first on any throwback. There's a foul ball. Back behind the Plymouth Panther dugout. No balls, 1 strike. Zach gets back again. No balls, 1 strike to Matt Olig. Zach Kane at first base with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Suns lead 1-0. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. West Bend East has 1 run on 7 hits. Panthers have 0 runs on 1 hit. Zach Kane was the first hit for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh. Just kind of dropped in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Changeup that just dropped over across the plate. Ball. Ooh, almost hit Matt's elbow. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Zach Kane still at first base. That's got to be at least 6 or 7 throwbacks there by the pitcher, throwing to the first baseman, trying to keep Zach Kane close. There's a ball hit up the middle. There's a base hit. Zach will be to third base without any doubt. They're throwing to third. Matt Oleg's able to hustle to second base. Nice play. Bad decision there by the center fielder to try to get Zach. There's no way they were going to get Zach Kane at third base. He fired to third, and Zach was there in plenty of time, and heads up running there by Matt Oleg as he gets to second. Now with runners at second and third. 1 out. Drew Schweiger at the plate. Jersey number 20. Now playing right field defensively for the Panthers. 1 out. Runners at second and third for the Panthers. Foul ball. Straight back. Ball. Oh. Missed the suicide. And he's out at third. Oh, and Matt Oleg is going to be out too. What is going on? Oh. Oh, double play. Panthers are out of the inning. Oh, boy. All because the ball was out of the strike zone for Drew Schweiger. He tried to attempt the suicide squeeze, but the ball was out of the strike zone and he couldn't get a bat on, and as a result, Zach Kane was dead to rights coming down from third base to home plate. Run down for him, and Matt Oleg was trying to recover and gain third base on a put out by the Suns against Zach Kane, and he was also thrown out. So double play, running bases there. Plymouth was in good position there with runners at second and third, 1 out, and actually a good pitch by the Suns pitcher, being far out of the strike zone, so Drew couldn't get a bat on it for the squeeze play. But so after 4 complete innings, Suns 1, Panthers 0.
Now batting Nick Rosenthal.
Starting off the top of the 5th inning for the West Bend East Suns, jersey number 9, their catcher, Nick Rosenthal. Happens to be the cleanup hitter in the lineup. There's a ball hit to left center. That'll probably be a double. First pitch there. He's gonna dig, he's gonna stand up double over at second base. Hit to the gap between left and center fielders. Nice line drive by a cleanup hitter for the Suns. Now batting number 20, their designated hitter, Nick Reimer. Is it possible Panthers are letting up just a little bit because they got a number 1 seed in the playoffs? There's a strike. I know Butch Kane would not allow anybody to let up, even though they got a number 1 seed and a bye in a first round number 1 seed, so they get a week from tomorrow they'll be playing here in Plymouth. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at second for the Suns. Whew, that ball's a little bit low. Yeah, that was a little low. 2 balls and a strike. Right across the plate, but just a little bit below the batter's knees. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out. There's a foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Yeah, in the playoffs next week on Tuesday, Sheboygan Luther Kohler will be playing against Random Lake at 5:30. The winner of that game will then go on and play here in Plymouth on Friday, July 17th for the second round of the BIAA Summer Baseball Playoffs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit to gap, right center field. The runner's going to score for the Suns. And he threw high. Zach Kane did not have a chance of making a tag there. Got away from whoever threw that ball. I'm not sure if that was Cole Karszewski or if that was Jack Sackett, but got away from him. Scores now, Suns 2, Panthers 0.
Batting now, Dylan Rondorf.
Now batting for West Bend, number 21, Dylan Rondorf, the right fielder. Again, runner at second base, nobody out. There's a ball foul, out of play. So next week, Tuesday, Random Lake will be hosting Sheboygan Luther Kohler. I'm sure a lot of the Panthers will be there, see who they're going to be facing. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, runner at second. 1 run in this inning for the West Bend East Suns. There's a strike. Took a little bit off of that pitch and got it right across the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jake's ahead in the count here. Ball outside, gets past Tyler Williford. The runner advances over to third. Nobody out with a runner at third now for West Bend East. A lot of baseball to be played yet here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner at third. Oof. That looked like a pretty good pitch. Maybe a little bit low, but not by much. Granted, this hitter's got fairly tall player. His knees are a little bit higher off the ground than a lot of players, but ball 4. Draws a walk. Runners at first and third, nobody out.
Now batting number 24, David Ferguson.
Next batter for the Suns, jersey number 24, left fielder David Ferguson, number 7 hitter in their lineup. Runners at the corners with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Umpire just said that was not a balk. You can do that in high school, but you can't do that in major leagues. You know what? Jake Steinhardt's a sophomore in high school. He can do that. Umpire acknowledged to the coach, third base coach for West Bend East Suns, that it was not a balk. 1 ball, no strikes. Still nobody out. Runners at first and third. There's a ball hit, drove, and dropped. Where was that ball thrown? Alex Krieger had the ball in his glove but dropped it. Then he threw to the mound. Nobody was there, and another run scores. Runners at first and second. Drew was saying the ball was kind of back and forth. He showed it. Ball was back and forth, side to side. Score is now 3-0. West Bend East Suns with 2 runs in this inning. Still nobody out. Runners at first and second. Pitching coach comes over and has a few words with Jake Steinhardt, the pitcher, and Tyler Williford, behind the catcher behind the plate for the Panthers.
Now batting, Tyler Craig.
Next batter for the Suns, jersey number 22, first baseman Tyler Craighead. Number 8 hitter in the lineup for the Suns. Runners at first and second, nobody out. There's a strike. That was ball, 1 strike. Suns with 9 hits now compared to Panthers 2 so far in this game. Ball, 2 balls and a strike. That's a tall player. That ball was dropping quick. Boy, that might have been across the letters. But the count is what the umpire says, 2 balls and a strike. He's got a better look from his angle than I do from mine. There's a bunt. Go to first base. And he's out over at first. Runners advance to second and third on the sacrifice. Next batter is the number 9 hitter, number 4, Josh Brewer, their second baseman. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Infield is in. Infield is in. Derek Schweiger is playing just on the edge of the grass, so is Cole Karszewski, as is Zach Kane. There's a strike. Zach Gambrell's playing even with the bag over at third base, trying to keep the runner on, a little closer than normal. With runners at second and third. There's a foul ball. Jake gets ahead in the count here. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Foul ball down the left field line. Oh, 2 count. There's a ball. Change up that didn't drop soon enough. Across the plate, but high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Got him out at first. Dropped the ball. Tyler very casually looked the runner back at third base, like he was going to fire there, and coaching from the Plymouth Panther dugout
Now batting, Gavin Forrester.
alerted Tyler to make the throw to first base on the drop, third strike. Now batting for the Suns, their leadoff hitter, jersey number 6, center fielder Gavin Forrester, now with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Ball outside. Ball, little low. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Suns with a 3-0 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Plymouth High School baseball field. Ball in the dirt. Tyler did a nice job of blocking it. Blocking the ball. Preventing the Suns from getting anything easy as far as another run. 3 balls, no strikes. The leadoff batter in the lineup for the Suns. There's a strike. There's ball 4. Loads the bases here in the top of the 5th inning. Next batter for the Suns, jersey number 19, shortstop Nathan Farrington. And the bases are full of West Bend East Suns. Nathan Farrington gets a little coaching from the third base coach and now comes to the plate. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. There's a pop-up out of play, right straight back. Hit the tree solid. The ash tree that's sitting almost directly behind home plate. Beyond the fence, beyond the bleachers. No balls, 1 strike. Whew, that looked like a pretty good pitch. 1-1 count. Ball hit. Fair ball down the left field line. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And they get 2 more runs. Ball was hit right down the left field line. Must have picked up some chalk because it was that close. Fair ball. If it's on the chalk line, it's a fair ball. Suns now lead 5-0. Runners at second and third. 4 runs in for the Suns in this inning. Ball outside. Now batting for the Suns, number 14, third baseman Sam Michaels. Ball inside. No balls, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, no strikes. I'm just wishing for strikes at this point. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Suns. 4 runs thus far in this inning. Suns got a run in the first, and they got 4 here in the 5th, top of the 5th, and still not out of it. Runners at second and third. 2 balls and a strike is the count. There's a strike. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball is fouled back, straight back, out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the number 3 hitter in the Suns lineup, Sam Michaels. Foul ball down the right field line. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Suns. There's a ball hit to right field. A foul ball. Out of play. Foul ball, but it was past the fence, I believe. Hit a roof of one of the buildings. I don't know which one. Might have been the concession stand. I'm not sure. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit to center field. Jack Sackett gets the third out here finally. The Suns pick up 4 runs here in the top of the 5th inning. The score is now West Bend East Suns 5, Plymouth Panthers 0. Suns have had 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. Plymouth Panthers 0 runs on 2 hits and 3 errors. Going into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting for Plymouth, number 20, Drew Schweiger.
Batting for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th inning, jersey number 20, right fielder Drew Schweiger, number 6 hitter in the lineup. There's a ball. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. There's a strike right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit to left center. That's in the gap. Oh, just drops past this left fielder. Drew's on with a base hit. Leadoff base hit here in the 5th inning.
Batting for Plymouth, Jake Steinhardt.
Next batter for Plymouth, and jersey number 26, pitcher Jake Steinhardt. Number 7 hitter in a Plymouth lineup. Drew Schweiger is getting a lead over at first base, but nobody out. There's a ball hit foul by Jake. Drew gets back in plenty of time. This pitcher for the Suns has a very good pickoff move for a right-handed pitcher. Pickoff move over to first base. There's a high pitch to Jake Steinhardt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew gets a little lead off there. Pitcher watches him a little, and there's a swing and a miss by Jake Steinhardt. Good swing, good pitch. There's a ball driven to foul, right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside. That was a pretty close pitch too. Maybe it would have been inside, but it looked like it crossed the plate. Just a little high. Drew gets back in plenty of time over at first base. Nobody out. Plymouth has a chance now. Get a little rally going. It's the 5th inning, so they got this inning and 2 more after this. Ball hit foul, out of play, behind the West Bend East first base dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jake's been battling here. There's 3 balls. Drew gets back. Drew's making both the pitcher and the catcher nervous here with his base running. He wants to get a good lead over at first base. There's a ball hit foul again. Jake's battling here in this bottom half of the 5th inning for the Panthers. Second time now the umpire has mentioned to the dugouts that the last ball is on the mound. He's got no balls in his pocket. There's a ball hit to right center field. It's caught. Drew Schweiger getting back to first. He gets back in plenty of time. Nah, he just barely got back. Beautiful throw there by the, I believe it was the right fielder who caught that. Drew knows his distance. He knows how far he can venture off first base.
Now batting Derek Schweiger.
Drew got back just in time. Drew was hoping that they'd drop it and he'd be at third base, but he's still at first base now with 1 out. It's a pretty good battle there between West Bend East pitcher and Jake Steinhardt at the bat. Jake goes down on a fly out. There's a foul ball. Foul ball. No balls, 1 strike. Derek Schweiger, jersey number 30, the first baseman, is now at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. His brother Drew is at first base, trying to get a lead. Derek Schweiger at the plate. There's a ball hit, ground ball. Go to second, relay to first. Double play. And the Suns are out of the inning. So after 5 complete innings, it's the score. West Bend East Suns 5, Plymouth Panthers 0. We got a pitching change here. Cole Karszewski is on the mound for the Panthers. Looks like Ethan Keller is now at second base, taking over for Cole. Cole being our pitcher. No, I think it's actually T.J. Mogenberg at second base.
Cole Karszewski.
As we say, Cole Karszewski is on the mound.
Then Nick Rosenthal.
First batter here for the Suns in the top of the 6th inning is their cleanup hitter, number 9, Nick Rosenthal, who plays catcher for the Suns. First pitch by Cole Karszewski is a ball. There's a pitch inside, he fouled off by the cleanup hitter for the Suns. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to the first batter in the top of the 6th inning. Ooh, He's pitching on the backside of the cleanup hitter for the Suns. Now he can come right down the middle. He'll probably back off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, straight back. Tyler Williford. Whoa. Two balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball, out of play, straight back. Ball hit fouled on the left field line. He's got room there, and it's missed. That ball was dropped. Foul ball was dropped by left field for the Panthers. I believe that's Alex Krieger out there. There's a ball. Count is now full. Ball hit to left field. Alex Krieger makes the catch for the first out here in the top of the 6th. Gets a second chance at that batter, and he gets him. And the ball hit the left field. Now batting, jersey number 20, designated hitter Nick Reamer. 5th batter in the Suns lineup with 1 out. There's a pitch, a little high. Ball hit down the 3rd base line, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball hit right back to Cole Karszewski. He picks it up on the fly, and it's 2 outs now.
At the plate, Dylan Rondorf.
Number 6 hitter in the lineup for the Suns, right fielder Dylan Rondorf. Jersey number 21. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. There's a ball hit down the left field line. Foul ball. That was real close. Umpire got a good view of that one. Cole gets ahead in the count here. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Strike 1. That's 3rd strike. Dropped by Tyler. He fires over to first for the 3rd out. So the Suns go in order here in the top of the 6th inning. After 5.5 innings, the score: West Bend East Suns 5 runs, 9 hits on 1 error. Plymouth Panthers no runs on 3 hits and 3 errors. Leading off for the Panthers here, pinch hitting, actually playing second base now, jersey number 12, TJ Mogenberg.
At the plate for Plymouth, TJ Mogenberg.
He took over for Cole Karszewski at second base when Cole came in to pitch. Top half this inning. There's a ball outside. Swing and a miss, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh. Ball outside, check swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. TJ did not break his wrist on that swing. Ooh, ball 3. That looked like a pretty decent pitch, but his knees are pretty high, so. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. The leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 6th. TJ draws a walk. Plymouth gets a leadoff runner.
Coming to the plate, Tyler Williford.
Now batting for the Panthers, back to the top of the order, number 19, catcher Tyler Williford. Has a runner at first base. TJ Mogenberg is at first base. Tyler's up. TJ gets back over at first. And a pickoff play there by the pitcher. Tyler hits it foul down the first base line. TJ gets back over to first. Tyler with an 0-1 count, nobody out. There's a high pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. It just isn't the intensity level on these guys, man. TJ gets back in time. Play was kind of close, but throw back to the first baseman will keep TJ in the game here. There's a drive there by Tyler Williford. And he caught it. Wow. Wow. Got a little bit too much air underneath it. I thought that was in the gap. But it's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Now batting is Zach Gambrell, Plymouth's third baseman. Jersey number 9. Zach, number 2 hitter in the Plymouth lineup. Ooh, there's a strike called.
At the plate, Zach Gambrell.
Ooh, inside. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. TJ Mogenberg over at first base. There's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Actually, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you, ump. Keep me in the game here. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Zach drives the ball foul. Well over the Plymouth third base dugout. Third base line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Zach hits one to left field. He makes a it was fair ball, made the catch. Boy, we're putting some air underneath these balls that are driven to the outfield.
Coming to the plate, Zach Kane.
For the runner at first base and 2 outs, number 30, shortstop Zach Kane now at the plate. TJ Mogenberg was leadoff batter in this inning, and he's still at first base now with 2 outs. First pitch to Zach. Ball high. There's a ball hit to left center field. Left field, actually. The left fielder makes the grab for the third out. After 6 complete innings, the score, West Bend East Suns 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Plymouth Panthers, no runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. Leading off for the Suns here in the top of the 7th inning, number 24, David Ferguson, left fielder. It's number 7 hitter in the lineup for the Suns. Cole Karszewski on the mound. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ball 4. 4 pitches, 4 balls. Now batting number 22, Tyler Craighead, first baseman.
At the plate, Tyler Craighead.
Number 8 hitter in the lineup. There's a strike by Cole Karszewski. The runner at first base, nobody out. 0-1 count on the number 22 for the Suns. There's strike 2. Looks like Cole has an easier time pitching to a left-handed batter. Previous batter, 4 pitches, 4 balls. Now he got 2 pitches, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit fouled on the left field line. Out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. As I said earlier, the Plymouth Panthers are a number 1 seed in their division for the playoffs next week. And the West Bend East Suns are a number 11 seed in their sectional. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Suns came ready to play today. The pitcher's been lights out. He's been putting the Panthers down, and defense has been playing well. Some running mistakes by the Panthers on the bases. A couple of double plays, I believe. 2 or maybe 3 even by the Suns defense in this game. There's a ball hit past a diving Zach Gambrell. Base hit. Runners now at first and second. Nobody out. Next batter is the number 4,
Josh Brewer.
Josh Brewer is the second baseman. He's a number 9 hitter in the lineup. There's a ball. Nobody out here. Runners at first and second for the Suns. Ball 2. A little bit high. Looked like it was across the plate, just a little high. Next time we'll have to play these guys on a cloudy day, not a sunny day. See if that makes a difference. Cole's behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. There's ball 3. 3-0. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Suns half of the inning. There's a strike by Cole Karszewski. 3 balls and a strike. Against the number 9 hitter in the Suns lineup. There's a ball 4, loads the bases. Runners advanced second and third, and batter takes a trot over to first base. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Gavin Forrester.
Now batting back to the top of the order with number 6, center fielder Gavin Forrester. Bases loaded, nobody out. There's ball, a little low. TJ Mogenberg's going to come in and pitch. Cole Karszewski's going to go back to second base. We get a chance to look at TJ Mogenberg as a relief pitcher here in the top of the 7th inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. TJ did not have a chance to get loosened up, I don't believe. May have loosened up a little to play second base, but really did not get the opportunity to throw hard. So gradually he's going to have a few pitches here to warm his arm up, and so the count is 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. The 1 ball was the only pitch that Cole Karszewski pitched to this leadoff batter for the Suns here in this inning. He's the leadoff batter, but he's the 3rd batter in this inning. Runners are actually the 4th. Bases are loaded with nobody out. First pitch is ball. No ball, 2 balls and a strike. No, 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch is high. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. I think the umpire gave him one there. Close, but Blue calls it the way it is. There's a ball. We'll walk in a run. Suns put a run on the board here
Now batting, Nathan Farrington.
In the top of the 7th inning. Number 2 hitter in the lineup for the Suns, jersey number 19, shortstop Nathan Farrington. Now at the plate, bases are still loaded. There's a ball. Suns now lead 6-0. There's a strike. I think the umpire gave him one there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch was close, but he's been calling those. Every once in a while, he'll call those the strikes. It's a ball a little bit further outside. 2 balls and a strike. There's a ball hit to center field, left center, and that's going to score 2 more runs for the Suns. Runners at second and third. Suns now lead 8-0. Runners at second and third, nobody out. Now batting number 14, third baseman Sam Michaels.
At the plate, Sam Michaels.
Yeah, 8-0. They got 3 runs in this inning. Still nobody out. There's a ball. Runners at second and third for the Suns. Nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. Inside corner of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball a little high and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Suns have 3 runs in this inning already, with nobody out. Runners at second and third. TJ Mogenberg on the mound. There's a ball hit to left field. Oh, that's going to be extra bases. 2 more runs will score. Runner gets a double. Score is now 10-0 Suns. Even though there's a 10-run rule in baseball, Plymouth will need to get their wraps in the bottom of the 7th,
Rosenthal.
regardless of the score. Now that the 10 runs were scored, 5 runs in this inning were scored with nobody out. Runner at second. There's a foul ball. There's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. Blocked by Tyler Williford. Ball's in the dirt. Ball hit to third baseman. Zach Gambrell looks runner back, throws over to first. Nice throw. It's first out of the inning.
At the plate, Nick Reimer.
Next batter for the Suns, jersey number 20, designated hitter, Nick Reimer. Here's a strike. Gave him one there. A little outside, but he's been calling those every once in a while. Ball, one strike. Catcher is in the shade with the umpire, but the batter is still in the sun. So shadows won't be affecting the batter. There's a ball outside, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, runner at second base. Here in the Suns' top half of the 7th inning. There's a ball hit to the shortstop. Zach Kane throws over to first, wide. And he's safe over at first. Throw was a little bit wide and Derek could not get back to the bag. He tried to tag him. Runners at first and second, 1 out.
Now batting, Dylan Rondorf.
Next batter for the Suns, jersey number 21, right fielder Dylan Rondorf. Number 6 hitter in the Suns lineup. Ball, nice stop there by Tyler Williford. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. There's a strike, 2 balls and a strike. That was a hittable ball, right to strike zone. Swing and a miss. There's a ball hit to left field. Fair ball. Oh, and he can't pick the ball up. 2-run score. Or one run scored. Score is now 11-0. West Bend East Suns. 1 out, runners at second and third for the Suns. They're going to look for another pitcher. Zach Gambrell coming in. Looks like Zach Gambrell is going to be taking the mound here with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning for the Panthers. Zach also didn't have a chance to warm up his arm too much. Looks like Drew Schweiger, Derek Schweiger, and TJ Mogenberg having a little conference there between first and second base. As Zach Gambrell takes a few more warm-up pitches. Now pinch hitting for the Suns with runners at second and third and 1 out.
Anthony Maddox.
Jersey number 3, Anthony Maddock. Back to play with the Suns having runners at second and third, one out. Pinch hitter for the West Bend East Suns coming off the bench. There's a strike there by Zach Gambrell. There's a ground ball. Derek Schweiger gets past him. One run scores. Score is now 12-0. Mike Schlotke is now pinch hitting. Jersey number 10, pinch hitting for the Suns. Score is now 12-0 Suns. Runners at first and third. One out. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Zach Gambrell. Zach has a nice even delivery. Doesn't seem to be a lot of movement in his pitches, but he's got a nice ball coming in. Comes 3/4, strike two called. No balls, two strikes. It's coming in somewhere between sidearm and 3/4. Body motion's like a sidearm, but his pitch is more like 3/4. Nice there, throw by Tyler to keep guys in the game. Two balls, two strikes. Runners at the corners for the Suns with one out. Ball three balls, two strikes. Strike three called for the second out here. Now to the number 10 hitter in the lineup, jersey number 4, second baseman Josh Brewer. Two outs now here in the top of the 7th. Suns got 7 innings so far in this inning. 7 runs in this inning. There's a strike. Suns got 1 run in the first, 4 in the 5th, and now 7 in the 7th. No balls, 1 strike. There's strike 2 called. Don't waste them now, Zach. Just put them away. Don't try to work the edges. Although maybe he'll take a swing and a miss, and for a swinging strike 3. That was a little bit outside. Tyler must have thought that ball got away from him. Either that or he was trying to get that runner from third to come down so he could throw him out at third. Could have been a fake play. Runner at third would be kind of looking into the sun, and batter and umpire kind of screening him a little bit, so Tyler maybe thought he could draw him off the bag at third, maybe fire over there. I'm sure that was a fake play on Tyler's part. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at the corners for the Suns. There's a ground ball hit to second baseman Tyler Mogenberg for the third out. That was a long time in coming. So after After 6.5 innings, the score, West Bend East Suns 12 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error. Plymouth Panthers 0 runs, 3 hits on 3 errors. Leading off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 7th inning, cleanup hitter, jersey number 8, playing second base, Cole Karszewski. He was originally playing second base. I'm not really sure where he's at now because I We told TJ Mogenberg was that second. There's a strike called. Not sure where Cole was playing defensively. There's a ball, 1 strike. Plymouth's first batter here in the bottom of the 7th. This is the last wraps for Plymouth. There's a ball hit fair to the third baseman. Fires to first. He's out. First baseman kind of stumbled. Boy, Cole hits the ball right down the line, and the third baseman is right there to gobble it up.
Matt Oleg.
Next batter for the Panthers, jersey number 5. Designated hitter Matt Oleg. Batting in the number 5 position in the lineup. 1 out here. Foul ball. Over the Plymouth Panthers dugout, which is located down at third baseline. Plymouth has to look into the sun here from the dugout. There's a strike. That ball dropped right across the letters. No balls, 2 strikes to Matt Oleg. Ball hit first baseman right at him. There's 2 outs now. Drew Schweiger, last hope here for the Panthers. Nothing else, just to prevent this shutout. Plymouth lost last week. I think it was Thursday, 8-0 against Sheboygan Falls. Ooh, that was a ball. Here they're behind 12-0. Possibly the last batter for the Panthers at the plate. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Drew Schweiger. With 2 balls, no strike count. There's a ball hit, base hit. Nice base hit past the second baseman. Second base side of the second baseman. Panthers now have 4 hits. Jake Steinhardt now at the plate.
Jake Steinhardt.
Jersey number 26. Drew Schweiger playing a cat and mouse game again with that same pitcher as earlier in the game. Jake Steinhardt in the shade. There's a ball foul. Trimmed a few branches off that, or actually a few leaves off that ash tree right behind home plate. Behind the bleachers and behind the center chairs that I'll set up. Directly behind the camera. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball gets away from the catcher, but Drew Schweiger is not going to venture over to second base. Didn't get away from the catcher far enough. Home plate umpire has a talk with the catcher for the Suns. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Jake Steinhardt could be the last hope here for the Panthers to avoid this shutout. Drew gets back in time. Drew gets down quick, getting back to first base. It's a lot harder for the first baseman to put a tag on him when he's tight to the ground. There's a ground ball, hit the shortstop, gobbled up, throw to second, and that is your game. Final score here at Plymouth High School Field against the Suns, the West Bend East Suns. 12 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. Plymouth Panthers, no runs, 4 hits and 3 errors. Plymouth has a game again tomorrow night. And then another game on Saturday, tomorrow evening at 5:30 here in Plymouth. Friday, July 10th, and then they have a game on Saturday at noon, July 11th. You're gonna have to regroup before tomorrow's game. Again, staying out from Plymouth High School Field. Final score, West Bend East Suns 12, Plymouth Panthers 0.